Hi everyone, so today I'm back with another product review. Recently I got sent a few things from Troiareuke, and you guys know that I tried their H+, A+, as well as the GPS mask before. I'll link that video down below. That being said, they sent me a PR package right here. And it's really cute. I mean, you can tell it's handmade, but they kind of put a picture of me on the top, as well as they put a pack of instant noodles, which is really cute. This is their PR information, and yeah, that's just the card. It's really sweet. What they sent was their really famous UV protector essence, which I'm gonna try today, as well as this super expensive CC cream. It's called the BCC cream, and it looks like that as well. So I'm just going to be trying these two products in a really in-depth kind of product review, so that anyone who's interested in these products can actually purchase it. So if you guys want to know more, then just stick around. Okay, so the first product we're going to try together would be the UV protector essence, and what this claims to be is kind of like an essence and a sunblock 2-in-1, which covers both UVA and UVB rays with an SPF of 50 plus PA++. And basically, I'm not too sure how I actually feel about a sunscreen and an essence kind of combining to one, because they are on both ends of the spectrum when it comes to Korean skincare. But that being said, I love the sound of how an essence like texture in sunblock is, because typically I'm one that doesn't like a too thick consistency of sunblock. That being said, it's mainly due to the climate in Singapore being really humid. You don't want anything that's too thick on the face, but also you can't win both ways, because generally most sunblocks that provide a good amount of protection are usually that kind of a consistency. But this really claims to be something that is game changing in a way that its consistency is going to be a lot more lightweight while providing the same amount of sun protection. And yeah, to me that's really appealing. So I'm just going to put a bit of product on the back of my hand. So this is how it looks like unblended. I have a little bit on my finger. I'm just going to blend it out beside it. As you can see, it's a super watery consistency, and it immediately blends out like an essence. So that's what they're claiming to be able to achieve. It actually also reduces signs of aging, and also it's super good on, you know, youthful skin as well as aged skin, because it is really lightweight. Just gonna apply this all over my face as a base layer. If you guys want to know the kind of long-term results this gives, at the time that I am filming this video and putting it up, there will be a lead time, and that basically would be about 3 weeks or a month, and I would have my prolonged opinions already formed. As you can see, it gave my skin a significant amount of dew and instant rejuvenation in a way that it's like building from the natural radiance of your skin and just enhancing it. The sunscreen really doesn't feel like anything I've tried before. Basically, I told you right from the start that the whole concept of an essence-like texture in sunscreen is super appealing, and I can't help but apply more. Usually I apply really little of my sunscreen. I usually use the Innisfree one, but that is a little thick, but I find that it does give me sufficient sun protection. But this is so lightweight and it feels so good, because the tendency is that I like to moisturize my skin as well, and because I have dehydrated skin, so I don't like my skin to be too kind of flaky or dry. Even though I am a little bit oily throughout the day, I just put a little bit of powder on top. But yeah, this feels so lightweight. It does have a fragrance, so yeah, that is something to be a little cautious about, but still it smells really pleasant, and it feels like nothing on the skin at all, while giving me a good amount of hydration, which I don't think I'll be using any more moisturizer after this, which is a 2-in-1 already. So like I mentioned, if you guys want to know whether, you know, I've really been enjoying this product or anything like that, do check out my Instagram, because whatever I post there is really like all the top-notch products that I've been trying and anything that I really love. So you guys can check out my Instagram handle here. So moving on, I'm gonna go to the CC cream that they sent me. I believe this is like really expensive, like over $100. But yeah, you guys know that they formulate their face products with quality ingredients. For this this specifically, it's 99% natural origin ingredients, and it just is so beautifully made. So as you can see, it's actually a lot ashier and just a little bit deeper in terms of what Troiareuke has. A lot of the H+ aesthetic cushion, the A+ cushions is significantly lighter, but I'm glad to see that this is a little bit deeper. Yeah, not much else to say at this point. This is how it looks like, really concentrated. I'm just gonna blur it out a little bit for you to see. So it is super emollient as well, and yeah, let's just try it on the face. Whole face looks like. I say that when you apply this CC cream, try to do it in patting motions rather than swiping, because with any liquid foundation that is a little bit more sticky in consistency, like it adheres to the skin almost like a sunscreen, and yeah, it will leave streak marks, so you do want to pat it in, or alternatively you can use one of those cushion puffs and just dab all over the face so that, you know, everything looks really smooth. And yeah, I'm just going to show you a really close up of my skin. Okay, so what you can see here is just the essence and the CC cream without any concealer, and I know this may come as a shock to a lot of oily skin girls because you may not necessarily fall in love with this dew, but for me, I really like it just because my skin is typically dehydrated and I don't like to look like my complexion is too mattifying, but I will set the central areas as I always do. And I must say that even though I do have like a lot of standout cystic acne, those really larger ones, which typically even full coverage concealer can't really cover up for me because they're textural issues more so than, you know, just pigmentation and they're like kind of flat surfaces. This is a cystic acne that has a bump, so you can't really cover it with anything. But I think overall, especially my left side, it looks really beautiful. And I mean, I was expecting it to be a pretty good CC cream, but I didn't expect it to be this good just because it looks really kind of natural and just really airbrushed on my skin for some reason. I'm not sure on camera if it's translating that way, but I feel like as I look into the mirror, it is really beautiful. I find that it does sink into enlarged pores over here and here, but you guys just need to put in another primer or something like that so that it doesn't. But typically with this kind of formulation, it will sink into the skin. I think with most Troiareuke products, I have really grown to love them because they are so high coverage, and also it just is so good for acne prone skin because it doesn't break you out even further unless you are sensitive to scent. Even the CC cream has a little bit of a scent with it, but not super, you know, like the moment you apply it, it hits you like a wave. It isn't a perfumey, really strong kind of a scent. So that is something that I really like. I'll take you out a little further. Yeah, so this is how it looks like from further away. The dew is still there, and I feel like my skin just loves the hydration. It's kind of drinking it in at this point because typically I do sleep in air condition. I'm not sure about you guys, but my skin feels really tight in the morning and I don't really like that feeling. But you know, with this I just feel super put together and just very youthful, which is something that I always neglect because I always go for, like, you know, a mattifying foundation, that kind of thing. But you know, once in a while you do need that youthful glow, just so that your skin doesn't look so tired and aged, especially if you have to go to the office environment and that kind of a thing. So today I'm actually just gonna be at home, so I might do a evening check-in just to show you how this product wears. I don't think that, okay, perhaps I'll just do a full face of makeup and show you what I did with the powder aspect, but you know, I was actually planning to just sit around in this without any additional product, but I forgot this is YouTube, so we do have to put on a presentable face. But yeah, I'll just check back in with you in a little while. Okay, so I pretty much did most of my makeup. I'm just gonna do a light setting of powder like I mentioned. This is how it looks like without any trace of powder at all. I'm only using cream products. I did use powdered eyeshadow, but that doesn't implicate the face base. As you can see, it is pretty shiny, so I'm just gonna take a translucent setting powder and go in the middle of my face, in the center, as well as under my eyes. Alright, and that's how all my makeup looks like with these two products from Troiareuke, and yeah, I really like it. I can't even say anything different from when I first applied it, which is always a good mark. None of the cream products actually shift the CC cream, so it's just really good. The whole face just looks really healthy. I must emphasize on the healthy factor, because you know, a lot of the times with acne prone skin, you can be very susceptible to your skin looking really, you know, just generally unhealthy, because people like to associate acne prone skin with unhealthiness sometimes, because it may be attributed to your diet and that kind of a thing, and your skin does get a little bit more sallow, a little bit more tired, and a little bit more dehydrated. So that being said, I love how these two combine to give my 23-year-old skin a good dousing of hydration, as well to keep it really youthful and age appropriate, which is something that I always want to emphasize. You don't go for, you know, makeup looks or makeup products that make you look like, you know, 10 times older, which is, you know, it comes with age, and certain products don't fit that category at that time, but it will at a later part of life. But yeah, it's just finding what works for your skin type. And I find that this, even though I am oily, the dehydrated factor is something that I always struggle with, because I always use acne intensive products. So I really appreciate that the UV Essence protector was really hydrating, as well as very lightweight, as well as the cream being, you know, decent enough coverage and just performing on the skin like something that would be perfect for an everyday to almost like a, you know, a lunch occasion or even a work occasion. I would have to be a little bit critical by saying that this isn't perfect for formal occasions, being that it's not entirely full coverage, it's a little bit dewy, but you can work with it. But that being said, both products have SPF, so there will be flashback. So this isn't incredibly ideal for formal occasion, but it is perfect for every day. So yeah, I might not do an evening check-in because I will do my individual milestone, and I want to be detailed with this description box update, so you guys can check out my consolidated thoughts below. And if you guys have any questions about these two products, do let me know, because I know that at least the BCC cream is something that is a little bit pricey, but to me, having received it on a free basis, I know it's hard to believe, but if I had to spend that kind of money on a CC cream, I would actually recommend this, because there are a lot of high-end products that claim to be, you know, all that, but I do believe that Troiareuke is one that gets the whole like coverage factor spot on without compromising on natural origin ingredients. So yes, these two products get a 10 out of 10 from me, and if you guys have any questions, like I mentioned, do leave them down below. Don't forget to follow my Instagram right here if you want to know how I did this makeup look or any other makeup looks of a 1-minute type video. You guys can just check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my channel and the content so far, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!